Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Live Trivia with Raider Live. It's almost 8 o'clock. We already got a bunch of people in here. How y'all doing tonight? We got all sorts of great questions lined up for you. Of course, the mystery rounds, the visual mystery round. A new visual mystery round this week. Talk a little bit quickly about our beer of the week. From Liftbridge in Stillwater, Minnesota, we got the 93X Half-Assed IPA. It's delicious. That's our brewery of the week. Hope everyone's rocking and rolling, feeling good. Because it's time to get this thing rocking and rolling. Put me down in my square here. All right. How's everyone doing tonight? Let me take a look at the chat room, see who's in here tonight. Pop Rocks is in. Samantha Green's back. Ryan Hype is in the room. If you're in here, please give a shout out in the chat box, and I'll go throw your name out there. Also, if you're new to the stream, please, no answers in the chat. Micah Michelle in the house. Please, no answers in the chat. This is for you playing at home. Keep score at your house. Play against whoever's in your house. Text your friends. Play against them. Deb's in the house. Deb and Josh. The Johnsons are in the house. Great to see everyone as always. Already up to 20 people. We're rocking and rolling tonight. Brandon and Nadia are here. Judge Jimmy James and his beautiful wife Jess have entered the room. How you guys doing? They dropped me off a bunch of garden dirt today. Thank you for that, Judge Jimmy James. Maybe now I'll be able to start eating healthy and drop a few of these LBs and this suit will fit a little better. Filthy Rich is in the house too. Boomer! Boomer! Stop eating, Boomer! If you haven't checked out me and Judge Jimmy James and Filthy Rich on our Brews and Boxing show this week. We had a long show this week, but a fun one. We talked all sorts of fun things. We talked Mike Tyson, who's making a comeback apparently. And apparently he's going to be fighting bare knuckle boxing. But we'll talk about that on Brews and Boxing next week. Make sure you check that out next week. Also, check it out now. Brendan and Nadia, how you doing? Good to see you. Let me, what happened to the tunes here? Hold on. There we go. All right, up to 22 already. We're going to get their first question here in about 2 minutes. Now's the time to grab your beers, place your bets, text your friends. Because we're about ready to rock and roll here. For game number one, I'm going to show you the categories right now. Since we're getting ready to play here, these are going to be the categories for round number one. Again, if you're new to the game here, thanks for joining us. Second off, every question in round number one is worth 1 point. So if you get it right, give yourself 1 point. If not, you have a chance to get it again. Then we'll have a mystery round. There'll be 4 questions in the mystery round. Each of those are worth 2 points. After that, we'll have a final question, which will be worth 5 points. Then we'll play a brand new game. We'll have a beer and bathroom break. We'll play a game number 2. So if you didn't do good in game number 1, we got game number 2 coming right up after that. Judge Jimmy James doing what my son called a dab. I learned that. That's how cool I am. All right, categories for round number 1 and game number 1. First question is going to be about movie titles. Second one's going to be about games. Third one's going to be blood. Fourth one is going to be climbing. Then we'll go to cities with the 5th question. Characters will be the 6th question. 7th will be food production. 8 will be Disney. 9 will be snacks. And then we'll end round number 1 with wars. Glenn and Kristen are in the house. Hey, how you doing, Glenn and Kristen? Good to see you. You guys ready for this? You ready for round number 1? Should we get this thing rocking and rolling? All right, let's get a rock and roll. Let's turn these twos off. We'll put the Chill 7 back on, and we'll get the game ready to rock and roll. Put my studio on just in case I find out I get kicked out again. We don't want that to happen. But just like I want to point out, if we do get kicked out for some reason, whether it be typhoon, asteroid, someone saying I made a copyright violation, I didn't, my internet goes out, something like that, I will log right back in. So we will start it up right again, right away. So go ahead and log back in if we get kicked out. I don't think we will. I think we got that all settled out. All right, question number one, game number one, movie titles coming right your way. Name one of the two films with titles beginning with the letters Moon, M-O-O-N, that have been nominated for the Academy Award for Best Picture. Blood and snacks. Yeah, it might be a little Interview with the Vampire style. Oh, that half-ass 93X IPA is really good. Reminds me of hanging with Judge Jimmy James. We were hanging at a bar called Joe Sensors here in Minnesota watching, I think we were watching hockey. And they had this on tap. We had to try it out. Jimmy James, who's not really a big IPA guy, he liked it. I liked it. I am a big IPA guy. It's good times. That was back before the apocalypse when we'd actually hang out with each other. All right, answer to question number one coming your way. Name one of the two films with titles beginning with the letters M-O-O-N, Moon, that have been nominated for the Academy Award for Best Picture. Well, you had to just name one of the two. There are two. One is Moonstruck, and one is Moonlight. Moonstruck and Moonlight. Jimmy James loading up at the Tecate. I told him there was a special on it today when he was going to the liquor store. Hopefully you got that premium stuff, the titanium. All right, if you got that one right, give yourself a point. If you didn't, you got a chance for question number two in the category of games. What is the first and last name of the only woman among the 7 playable characters in the 1992 arcade game Mortal Kombat? Haha, Ryan Hype, that is awesome. I'm afraid to say that one out loud, though, just in case. I don't want to get kicked off again. Although the delay shouldn't be as bad this week. Looks like it's only about 2 or 3 seconds, so shouldn't be too bad. All right, answer question number two coming your way in games. What is the first and last name of the only woman among the 7 playable characters in the 1992 arcade game Mortal Kombat? Now, there's been about 100 Mortal Kombat games since then, and they have women in all of them. But in the original game, there was only one woman, and her name was Sonya Blade. Sonya Blade, if you got that one right, give yourself a point. If not, we got another chance coming, because question number 3 is about blood. In humans and other vertebrates, what protein is responsible for the transport of oxygen in the blood? Looks like we got a good, healthy crowd here tonight. All right, how's question number 3 coming your way? Because the answer's coming up right now. In humans and other vertebrates, what protein is responsible for the transport of oxygen in the blood? Now, I guarantee you've heard of this protein. Everyone's heard of it. You may not have put it together for the question. But the answer is hemoglobin. Hemoglobin. That's the name of the protein that carries oxygen in your blood. If you got that one right, congratulations. Give yourself a point and a pat on the back. That was our hardest one yet. If not, you have a chance at question number 4 in the category of climbing. What is the creepy name for the area on Mount Everest above 8,000 meters or 26,247 feet where there is not enough available oxygen for humans to breathe? I forgot to mention here as well that when I do my live shows at bars, we have what's called the Bobby Bonus Point. And Bobby was a dear friend of mine. He was a trivia master. If you ever seen him play trivia, the guy knew everything. He was amazing. So I always have a bonus question in every game dedicated to Bobby, where I put his picture up there, and it'll be a two-part question. And that's going to be coming up in each game. We're going to have a Bobby Bonus question. And the Bobby Bonus, to get the Bobby Bonus, you have to get the first question right, and then you have a chance to get another point with the bonus. So, that's coming up in a little bit here. Look for that. Question 4, answer coming your way. What is the creepy name for the area on Mount Everest above 8,000 meters or 26,247 feet where there is not enough available oxygen for humans to breathe? Now, if you die up in Mount Everest at this area, they just leave you there because you can't get anyone down. There's a bunch of bodies just sitting up there on Mount Everest, and they don't decay either because they're exposed to extreme cold. Well, that area is called the Death Zone. The Death Zone. Creepy, yes. Sad, yes. But if you don't want to risk it, you should have been climbing Everest. All right, got that one right. Give yourself a point. Moving on to question number 5 in the category of cities. According to the 2010 census, what is the most populous city in Texas? Keith and Azure in the house. Jars of Mayo, as we call them. They run an awesome Twitch channel, which me and Ryan Hype are currently in a football tournament on. Check them out at Jars of Mayo. They are on Twitch TV. That I've thought about moving my show over to Twitch just because it seems like a lot of fun there, but YouTube is my love right now. We're going to keep going with that because we got shows that I just upload too, not necessarily all live shows. Maybe we'll do both. I'm not sure. We'll figure that out. Oh, and Keith, thank you for your help for fixing my Madden game. Appreciate that. All right, question number 5. Answer coming your way. According to the 2010 census, what is the most populous city in Texas? Well, there's not many choices. You probably had a 1 in 3 chance, Filthy Rich. You were talking about getting multiple choice questions, but there's only about 2 or 3 you can guess. You can guess Houston, you can guess Dallas, you can guess Austin, I guess, San Antonio. But if you said Houston, that is the correct answer. Houston. You got that right, give yourself a point. If not, you got a chance coming up because question number 6, category is characters. What veteran actor who was on the Carol Burnett Show played Al Bundy's father-in-law, Ephraim Wanker, on Married with Children? Go Browns. Go Broncos, too. Let's have a Broncos-Browns championship game. That'd be fun. Dad, if you're watching, you should know this one. I know you said you were going to be watching it. My father called me about a golf story. He almost got a hole-in-one today. Missed it by 2 inches. All right, question number 6. Answer coming your way. What veteran actor who was on the Carol Burnett Show played Al Bundy's father-in-law, Ephraim Wanker, on Married with Children? Had several appearances on there. Always funny. That was Tim Conway. Tim Conway played Ephraim Wanker. All right, if you got that one right, give yourself a point. If not, we're moving on to question number 7 with food production. Based in Hawaii, the Moana Lua Corporation is the world's largest processor of what culinary nut? I was talking to Judge Jimmy James today. He says he's on a losing streak at his house there in this trivia matchup. It's a good thing that he's doing the Bruising Boxing Show where he's won 2 out of 3 weeks on the Filthy 5, or else he wouldn't be winning anything. Maybe we'll buy him that lifetime supply of Tecate. All right, question number 7. Answer coming your way. There's BP and Nadia D's. I usually say don't put answers in there, but D's Nuts is pretty funny. Based in Hawaii, the Mauna Loa Corporation is the world's largest processor of what culinary nut? And that nut is a macadamia nut. Macadamias. Macadamias, not D's. Although if you put D's, that might be worth a half a point in my book. But if you got that one right, give yourself a point. If not, we're moving on to question number 8 in the category of Disney. And this will be our Bobby bonus question.
Quiet, numbskulls, I'm broadcasting. That's a Three Stooges line.
That is a Three Stooges line. All right, of the 15 Disney princesses, name one of the 2 with red hair. And the Bobby bonus would be, name the other one. So in this one, what you want to do is you want to write your main answer somewhere, and then your Bobby bonus answer. You only get the Bobby bonus if you get the first one right. You have to get them both to get the bonus. Actually, you have to get the first one right, the main question right, to have a shot at the bonus. If you get the main question wrong and then get the bonus right, you don't get a point. It's a bonus point. So once again, of the 15 Disney princesses, name one of the 2 with red hair. Then after you got that, for a bonus point, if you could name the other one, then you get an extra point. I could name one off the bat. The other one I wasn't sure about. I guess they're relatively new. I guess. I don't know. I guess that's kind of a hint. One of them's been around forever. And then I think one of them is relatively new. All right. Answer coming your way in the Bobby bonus. Of the 15 Disney princesses, name one of the 2 with red hair. They are Ariel and Merida? Merida? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Merida? That sounds about right. I don't know. But they both have red hair. So, if you got the first one right, get yourself a point. If you got them both, you got the Bobby bonus, which is an extra point coming your way. Congratulations. All right, moving on to question number 9 in snacks. As produced by Chattanooga Bakery since 1917, what are the 3 main ingredients in a moon pie? Princess Samantha. Do you have red hair, Samantha? Right on. Well, then give yourself a half a point then. Why not? It's up to you. All right. Answer to question number 9. Coming your way here. As produced by Chattanooga Bakery since 1917, what are the 3 main ingredients in a moon pie? And these are some... I like to get a moon pie once in a while and bring it out fishing with me. You don't see them in gas stations much anymore. I've seen them in a few, not the main ones. You have to kind of go off like a Quick Trip or something like that. You know, the higher end gas stations usually you can find them. But a moon pie is not only delicious, but it is marshmallow, graham cracker, and chocolate. It's basically a s'more, but in sandwich form. If you got that one right, give yourself a point. If not, you have another chance coming here. Final question of round number 1 of game number 1 in the category of wars. Of the 6 formal declarations of war made by the United States during World War II, the first one was against what country? Chat's awfully quiet here tonight. Guys all in hardcore thinking mode, apparently. By the way, game number 2 seems to be a little easier than game number 1, so if you didn't do so well in game number 1, game number 2 might be your cup of tea. Deb, don't you have like a 20-game winning streak against Josh at this point? All right. Answer question number 10 coming your way. Of the 6 formal declarations of war made by the United States during World War II, the first one was against what country? And that answer is Japan. It's right after they bombed Pearl Harbor. We declared war on Japan. That was the first one. So if you got that one right, give yourself a point. Time to add up your points from round number 1. Throw them in the chat here. Hey, there's my dad. Finally figured it out, Pop. Welcome. Throw me how many points you got in the chat here for round number 1. Because we're going to move on to the mystery round here. And the mystery rounds category here. Glenn's got 7. Mike and Michelle got 7. Still waiting for some more scores just to check it out. The mystery round this week is going to be in initials. Give the first and last name where applicable of the person or character described by each clue. Each person or character's first initial is Q. Ryan Hype with 8, Deb with 9, Josh with 8, my dad with 7, Brandon and Nadia with 7. A lot of big scores here tonight. Holy moly. No, Dave, I wonder where Dave's at tonight. Yeah, I figured that one out there, Jars of Mail. All right. You guys all ready for the mystery round? Mystery round, each question is going to be worth 2 points. 2 points. I'm going to give you all 4 of the mystery round questions right away. You'll be able to think about them, write them down, and then I'll give the answers after all 4 of them are out. All right, so once again, I'm going to give you a clue, and you need to give me the first and last name where applicable, and the person's first initial starts with Q. All right, first clue. American filmmaker and actor whose films have been nominated for 24 Academy Awards. A lot of big scores out there tonight. Holy moly. All right, here comes the second one. Hanna-Barbera Horse, who was first introduced in a self-titled TV series that aired from 1959 to 1961. Reminder, these all start with Q. Samantha was 6.5. She must have definitely gave herself that half point for the Disney princesses. I love it. All right, second one was, once again, Hanna-Barbera Horse, who was first introduced in a self-titled TV series that aired from 1959 to 1961. Here's the third one. Star Trek villain, played by actor John Delancey. Star Trek villain, played by actor John Delancey. All right, and then the fourth one. Most Grammy-nominated person of all time. Most Grammy-nominated person of all time. All right, those are the 4 up there. I'll leave it up there for you for a minute to try to check things out. Give you some time to think about it here. Once again, these will all be worth 2 points apiece. Ooh, nothing half-assed about that beer. That is delicious. Delicious. Thank you, Lift Bridge, for the 93X half-ass IPA. Very, very good. Give you guys a few more seconds here, and then we'll start getting with the answers of mystery round of game number 1. I don't think the person's an EGOT. He might be an EGOT. I don't know. I don't know the EGOTs. I know, what is it, Whoopi Goldberg's an EGOT. Tracy Morgan's an EGOT. Or Tracy Jordan, I mean. And then there's a couple of, I don't know. He might be. Once it comes out, maybe you'll let me know. All right, we ready for the answers here? Yes, Judge Jimmy James dropped off the dirt for me, Pop. Filled it up nice. You missed that one. All right, here we go. First one, American filmmaker and actor whose films have been nominated for 24 Academy Awards. That is Quentin Tarantino. Quentin Tarantino. Got that right? Give yourself 2 points. If you didn't, you have a chance at the next one. The second one was Hanna-Barbera Horse, who had a self-titled show. I don't remember the years, but that was Quick Draw McGraw. Quick Draw McGraw. Got that one right? Give yourself 2 points. Third one, Star Trek villain, played by John Delancey. Kind of a trick question here, because his name was just Q. Just Q. Started with Q. Can't deny that. Alright, and then the fourth one, the most Grammy-nominated person of all time. That was Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones. Alright, each one of those was worth 2 points. We're going to go into the final round here. The final question of game number 1 is worth 5 points. 5 whole points. And the category is websites. Websites. Samantha got Q. Good job. Alright, the final question coming your way is in websites, worth 5 whole points. Then we'll have a beer and bathroom break and a score check to see how everyone did in the first round, first game. Then we'll have a whole new game coming your way. Alright, here's the final question in websites. As of April 2020, of the 10 most visited websites in the United States, which one gets the highest percentage of their visitors through search engine results? Ryan, did you get that? Ryan Hype, did you get that Quincy Jones one? And is he an EGOT? I don't think he is. But I'm curious if you got that one right. I'm keeping my thing up this week so I can see that we're still on the air, which is nice. But is he an EGOT? Oh, I think I know that. It was El Kabong. What was that? Wasn't that the alter ego of Quick Draw McGraw? Was that El Kabong, I believe? Don't ask me how I know that. But I think that's what it was. El Kabong. Yeah, that's right. Alright. Final question answer coming your way. As of April 2020, of the 10 most visited websites in the United States, which one gets the highest percentage of their visitors through search engine results? Alright, and what that is, if people search for something, they go to this website the most. And that site is Wikipedia. Wikipedia. If you got that right, give yourself 5 points. Add up all your scores for game number 1. Let me know what your scores are and throw them in the chat here. Now's our beer and bathroom break. So go ahead and take yourself a break after throwing your score in the chat room here. See how everyone's doing. I want to know how Judge Jimmy James is doing if he made a comeback this week. Filthy Rich, did you get a few this week? Brandon and Nadia with 11. Not terrible. It's a good score. 11 for Mike and Michelle. 15 for my pop. 14 for Ryan Hype. Samantha with 10 and a half. Because she is a Disney princess, she gets a half a point. Deb wins another game over Josh. Big shock, 15-12. Man, that's like the Patriots versus the Lions. That's just, Josh, maybe you need to study up or send me a check in the mail and get the questions in advance or something. Good scores in game number 1. Game number 2 is going to be coming your way here shortly. I'm going to give you the categories for game number 2 here, so you can kind of take a look at them over here. Grab yourself a beer. I'm going to grab another half-assed IPA from 93X Lift Bridge in Stillwater, Minnesota. Oh, that's good. Thankfully, I have them right next to the computer. Here we go. So game number 2, the categories are going to be devices, movie characters, long-running TV, cookies, song lyrics, and that one will have our Bobby bonus question as well. 6 will be sports nicknames. 7 will be presidents. 8 will be leaders. 9 will be words. And we'll end game number 2, round number 1, with pirates. Arr! Your best player dresses like a pirate. That's not going to be the answer, but it's one of my favorite pirate references. Decent scores there in this game. All right, game number 2, question number 1, coming your way in exactly 30 seconds here. 30 seconds till game number 2. Whew. By the way, this Friday will be our 2nd annual theme night. And this week, we're going to go to a galaxy far, far away and a long time ago. That's right, this week's going to be Star Wars. Star Wars will be theme night on Friday. Star Wars trivia. And it will encompass not just the original trilogy, but all 9 movies. And maybe a few of the offset movies. We don't know yet. I haven't wrote the questions yet. But next Friday, this Friday, 8 p.m., Star Wars theme night trivia. Then, of course, we will have regular trivia on Saturday at 8 p.m. Join us for both of those. Tell your friends. Because we're going to have a Star Wars theme night. Or as they say in Arrested Development, go out and get yourself a Star Wars. All right, question number 1. Game number 2 coming your way in devices. Developed by Zenith in 1950, what type of device was Lazy Bones, which had a wired connection? Lazy Bones. That was the name of the product. What kind of device was Lazy Bones? Alright, question number 1 answer coming your way. Developed by Zenith in 1950, what type of device was Lazy Bones, which had a wired connection? Well, the clue should have been Zenith, because Zenith made a lot of TVs. I had to look this one up. I actually found the original ad. Because the answer is a TV remote control. Yeah, that was wired to your TV. Imagine that. A wired remote control. I feel like it kind of defeats the purpose. But that was the answer. All right, moving on to question number 2 in movie characters. Ellen Ripley is a main character in 4 films in what sci-fi horror franchise? Ellen Ripley. Once again, this is a brand new game, so don't worry about the points from last game. They no longer count, unless that's your bet. I ain't stopping you there. But we like to have, for the chat room purposes, game number 2 starts fresh. Really surprised how quiet the chat room is here tonight. Weather got you guys down. I know it was cold today. He even talked about snowing a little bit. I know Judge Jimmy James said where he was picking things up was it was snowing up there, and it just rained where I was, thankfully, but it got cold. It was a cold rain, but I got a lot of yard work done in that time before the rain hit. Samantha thinks she was talking about this movie with her mom recently. Well, I hope you're right, or else that would just be embarrassing. All right, question number 2 answer coming your way. Ellen Ripley is a main character in 4 films in what sci-fi horror franchise? That, of course, is Alien. Alien. The Alien franchise, played by Sigourney Weaver in all those movies that she was in. Alright, if you got that one right, give yourself a point. If not, you got another chance coming your way in long-running TV. What CBS drama series that debuted in 2005 focuses on members of the FBI's Behavioral Analysis Unit? Princess Samantha, I hope you got that last one right, because if you were talking to your mom about a different movie, it's going to be embarrassing for you. We're talking about you coming out of her like the alien. Oof. Way to bring back a horrific memory for your mom. Not your birth, but like the pain of your birth. I mean. Well, she's got to be proud. You grew up to be a Disney princess, so that's all every parent can hope for. Alright, question number 3, answer coming your way. What CBS drama series that debuted in 2005 focuses on members of the FBI's Behavioral Analysis Unit? That is, I believe, still on the air, Criminal Minds. Look at all those characters that were on that show. They've had so many different people on that show. And I noticed this is the girl from Archer was on that show. Had no idea. You can't see my mouse. But she's the third one from the left. Aisha Taylor, I believe, is her name. Alright, if you got that one right, give yourself a point. If not, you got another chance coming in. Question number 4 in the category of cookies. Chocolate chip cookies were invented by Ruth Graves Wakefield in 1938 at what Massachusetts inn that she owned? Oh, you can see my mouse. That's good. Well, I mean, I don't know if that's good, but... Incorrect, Deb. The correct term would have been phrasing. That would have been the correct term to use. Phrasing. Alright, this one may seem hard on the surface, but I guarantee you probably know or have heard of this place. Fun little side note, Bobby of the Bobby Bonus was from Boston. But I don't think this place is in Boston, or else we probably went and saw it. We would have saw it. Maybe it is, I don't know. It's in Massachusetts, that's close enough. Alright, answer your question number 4 coming your way. Chocolate chip cookies were invented by Ruth Graves Wakefield in 1938 at what Massachusetts inn that she owned? Now, if you didn't know it, you'll know it now. Obviously, because I'm going to show you the answer. But you go, oh, that's where that came from. Toll House. Toll House Inn. The Toll House Inn. I'm sure you've had Toll House cookies before. Toll House Inn. Hey, good job, Michelle. That was a tough one. Got that one right, give yourself a point. If not, we're moving on to the Bobby Bonus. Question number 5 in song lyrics.
Hello, sports fans.
That's Bobby saying hello. Alright, you're going to name the artist and song title that has the lyrics, "Slow change may pull us apart. I'll get us back together at heart, baby." I need the name of the artist and the song title. And if you get that one right, you get the Bobby Bonus. And the Bobby Bonus is, name the movie which had this song playing during its opening and closing credits. Probably be easier if you sang it to yourself. Ryan Hype, I guarantee you got this one. Mom got that one right. She says, give yourself a point, Sam. My dad got that one. Glenn got that. Actually, a lot of people got Toll House. That's amazing. Gotta pay the troll toll if you want to get into this boy's soul. You gotta pay the troll toll to get in. Is he saying soul or hole? What? How are you reading that? Alright, this one might be easier if you sing it to yourself. because I need the artist and the song title that has the lyrics, "Slow change may pull us apart. I'll get us back together at heart, baby." And then if you get that one right, you have to get both the song and the artist. Then you have a chance at the Bobby bonus. And that is name the movie which had this song playing during its opening and closing credits. Hey Dave, you made it, and you're just in time for the music lyrics question. I was asking earlier. I don't see Dave in here. I may have stolen this one off of your Facebook page, so you should get this one right. But it's also the Bobby bonus, which you didn't know the Bobby bonus because we didn't play that last week. You have to get the main question right to get the Bobby bonus chance. So last time I'm saying it. Name the artist and song title that has the lyrics, "Slow change may pull us apart. I'll get us back together at heart, baby." And then the Bobby bonus, name the movie which had this song playing during its opening and closing credits. Well, I'll sing a little bit. Slow change, pull us apart. I'll get us back together at heart, baby. Don't you forget about me. That was the name of the song, Don't You Forget About Me. And the name of the band was Simple Minds. You had to get both of those to get the point. And then, of course, the movie that's from, you see the poster of it right there for the Bobby bonus. That was The Breakfast Club. So that's worth an extra bonus point if you get that one right, but you had to get the first part right to get the whole thing to have a shot at the Bobby bonus, which is The Breakfast Club. If you got them all three, give yourself 2 points for that question. Congratulations. All right, I miss you, Bobby. Godspeed, buddy. All right, moving on to question number 6. One time I gotta go, bye-bye! Question number 6, in sports nicknames, what 17-time MLB All-Star and all-time leader in hits and games played his nickname, or hits and games played is nicknamed Charlie Hustle? Let me say that question again. I didn't say that one very well. What 17-time Major League Baseball All-Star and all-time leader in hits and games played is nicknamed Charlie Hustle? I sense Deb may have got that last one wrong. Josh, that's your chance to move through because I feel like Josh would have got that one right. We may have an upset in the brewing here. A big upset. Josh could have gained 2 points on her on that one. I hope so. For your sake, buddy. You got to win one once in a while. No problem, Dave. I'm glad you joined us. I was missing you. I was like, hey, where's Dave? I even said, I gave you a shout out. I said, Dave in here? I don't see him. All right, it says I'm having internet problems, so if I'm getting a little skippy, I apologize here. There we go. Now it just said it. We're back to excellent connection. All right. Now that that's all done with, dang hiccups. All right. What 17-time Major League Baseball All-Star and all-time leader in hits and games played is nicknamed Charlie Hustle? Now that's the that throws you off a little bit because his name wasn't Charlie. His name was Pete Rose. They called Pete Rose Charlie Hustle. Don't know why, but they did. Got that one right, give yourself a point. If not, you have a chance coming up here in question number 7, the category of presidents. Who was the president at the beginning of the 21st century? That's all the question is. Tell me, who was the president at the beginning of the 21st century? By the way, Ryan Hype, Doc55443 is my pop. That's why you're wondering who was asking how you were doing. That is my dad there. Thanks for joining, Dad. Yeah. He finally figured out the chat part of this. All right, question number 7, answer coming your way. Who was the president at the beginning of the 21st century? At the beginning of the 21st century, his name was Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton was the president at the turn of the century. If you got that one right, give yourself a point. If not, we're moving on to question number 8 in the category of leaders. When originally introduced by Hasbro in 1984, who was the leader of the Decepticons in the Transformers franchise? See how I do that? I throw you the category of leaders, and then I throw a cartoon question at you. I like to do that at the bar games, too. It'll be like, oh, I don't know about leaders. Then I'll throw a cartoon question. I should have saved my big points for that one. Or the other way around. They see it and they go, oh, that's going to be an easy one. And then it totally flips them around on it. But this is technically leaders. I bet you Ryan Hype has this one. Probably had this doll. I seem obsessed with the Transformers. Hey, that was just the question that came out this week, actually, Dave. I didn't write this one. I wrote a few of them this week. I didn't write this one. And Dave, they're more than meets the eye. You should know that. I'm sorry. Action figure, not doll. I apologize. All right. Question number 8, answer coming your way. When originally introduced by Hasbro in 1984, who was the leader of the Decepticons in the Transformers franchise? And that was Megatron. Dude, the Transformers sucked. Oh, no, they didn't. They're more than meets the eye. They're like a gift from God, Randall. All right, if you got Megatron, give yourself a point. If not, you have a chance coming up in words. Words is the next question category. And here it is. According to Merriam-Webster, the word vlog was first used in 2002 and is a combination of what 2 other words? If you didn't think I was going to drop a Clerks 2 reference, especially for my boy Josh over there, when I'm talking about the Transformers. Because they were obviously a gift from God, Randall. All right, no hiccups here tonight. I like it. All right, question number 9, answer coming your way. According to Merriam-Webster, the word vlog was first used in 2002 and is a combination of what 2 words? Well, one of them should be pretty easy. First one is video, and the second one is vlog. It's a video blog, or a vlog. If you got that one right, give yourself a point. If not, you got another chance, because the final question of game number 2, round number 1 is in Pirates. And as this happens to be my favorite question of the evening, because I know a lot of the people in the chat should get this one, but it's going to be one of them where it's going to be like on the tip of your tongue maybe. And you go, oh, what was the name? Here's the question. What is the name assumed by several fictional characters in the novel The Princess Bride and its 1987 film adaptation? Various pirates take on the name and use his reputation to intimidate their opponents before retiring and secretly passing on the name to someone else. I need the name of that pirate. See, according to this nice shot flowchart at church camp, since God created man and man created the Transformers, well, the Transformers are like a gift from God. And they are more than meets the eye. Alright, I wonder how many of you are going, oh, this is right on the tip of my tongue. What was the name? They say it a few times. Actually, a bunch in the first part of the movie. And in the middle of the movie. And at the end of the movie. But, can you remember exactly what the name was? Well, if it's bothering you, answers coming your way. Question number 10 in Pirates. What is the name assumed by several fictional characters in the novel The Princess Bride and its 1987 film adaptation? Various pirates take on the name and use his reputation to intimidate their opponents before retiring and secretly passing on the name to someone else. Well, played by Cary Hughes. His name was Wesley, but that was not the name of the pirate. The name of the pirate is the Dread Pirate Roberts. The Dread Pirate Roberts. Got that one right, give yourself a point. And we're going to move on to the visual mystery round. Oh, I gotta say that. Let me help you out of your chair, Grandma. Alright, I tried. That was my best. That's hard to do. Alright. Visual mystery round of game number 2. These are all worth 2 points. And it's called Spliced TV Scenes. This is the first time we're doing this one here this week. Spliced TV Scenes. You gotta name the TV series based on the image of 8 scenes that have been sliced and put together. So I gotta see 8 scenes from a show, all in one picture. But you gotta tell me the name of the show, but just by looking at that splice. Oh yes, before we do that, let's see them round number 1 of game number 2 scores going into the mystery round. Glenn with 9, holy moly, Deb with 7. This is out of a possible 11. You can have a possible 11 points. Let's see some scores here before we get to the spliced TV scenes. Mike and Michelle with 7, Brandon and Nadia with 7. Some more good scores. A lot of 7s out there. My dad was 6. Ryan Hype with 10. Almost a perfect score. 1 short of a perfect score. Wonder which one he got wrong. Princess Samantha with 6. Dave Levine, I know you didn't see the first 4 questions, but you'll check it out, I'm sure. Ryan Hype, which question did you get wrong out of curiosity? I'm going to guess it was Toll House. That's my guess. That was this game, right? Yeah, that was my guess. Alright, those are some good scores. So, let's take a look at the spliced TV scenes. Here's your first one. Name the TV series based on the image of the 8 scenes that have been sliced and put together. Question number 3. Oh, yes. That was the crime drama. I can't remember what it was called. Your mom hated The Princess Bride? Don't ever say that in public, Princess Samantha, because pretty sure you can get deported for saying something like that. I mean, that's just... At least arrested. I mean, that movie is phenomenal. Well, you can always watch it on a TV, Dave, or you can blow it up. Alright, that's the first one. Here's the second one. What TV show is this spliced from? Well, then you should put that movie on a continuous loop in there until she grows to love it. Because that movie is... Actually, you know what? Her not liking that movie is inconceivable. Inconceivable. But she doesn't like that movie. Hey, Ryan Hype. Are there rocks ahead? Alright, here's the third one coming your way. Tell me this TV show. Are there rocks ahead? If there are, we'll all be dead. No more rhyming, now I mean it. Anybody want a peanut? Well, I don't want to lose a viewer, but Princess Bride is beautiful. I mean, seriously. It's inconceivable. Alright, I'll drop it. Alright, that's the third one. Here's the fourth one coming in. You keep using that word. I don't think it means what do you think it means? I love they say, if you don't go away, I'll call the Brute Squad. I'm on the Brute Squad. You are the Brute Squad. Andre the Giant. It's just amazing in that movie. Alright, that's the fourth one there. Name that TV series based on the Splice. Alright, and I'm going to show you all four again. You can blow it up on your phone there. Hey, Kelly's joining us. Kelly, hope you didn't just join us now. You're just quiet in the chat. Alright, those are the four. You don't have a zoom feature on your phone, Dave? You can't just... Usually if I just pinch my phone going whoop, like that, you can see the bigger version of it. Give you guys another 20 seconds or so to write down your answers. These are all going to be worth 2 points apiece. Well, I haven't seen your scores, Kelly, and I thought you started keeping score starting last week. I thought you were. You can't zoom in either? You guys got to watch this on your TV. I'm telling you, I look a lot better on TV. I mean, I can't look much worse, but I do look a lot better on TV. Alright, here's the answers coming your way. That first one, all that splicing together, that was the TV show Gotham. Gotham. On my queue forever. Haven't watched it yet. I hear it's amazing. Alright, second one. That was, of course, Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. We'll just call that the beginning and the middle of Game of Thrones. We won't talk about the end of Game of Thrones. We won't talk about that. Got that one right. Give yourself 2 points. The third one spliced together. This is the one I didn't get because I don't watch this show. Supernatural. I guess I don't watch Gotham either, but I knew that one. Supernatural was the third one. And then the fourth one, that, of course, was American Horror Story. You can see Freak Show in the background. American Horror Story. Alright, all those were worth 2 points apiece. You got that one right? Give yourself 2. We got the final question. Game number 2 coming your way with 5 points. There it is in 5 points in the category for the final question of game number 2 this week. Deb, you can hold off on your scores because we'll say after this, well, after the question, sports movies. Sports movies. Pop, when I talked to you on the phone, this is the one I said you might get. Sports movies is the final question. Here's the question coming your way, or the category. Here's the final question coming your way. In 2018, the Professional Golfers Association of America published a list of the 5 best golf movies. Name 4 of the 5 films that made this list. When I read that, I was like, the American Dodgeball Association of America. That's what came to mind. Anyway, once again, final question. In 2018, the Professional Golfers Association of America published a list of the 5 best golf movies. Name 4 of the 5 films that made this list. It's not that hard when you think about it. It may seem hard, but I guarantee all of you have seen at least 3 of these movies and have heard of at least the other 2. Maybe you've seen all 5 of them. Maybe you've seen none of them. But you've probably heard of at least 4 out of the 5. I guarantee you that. Well, I guess I can't guarantee that. I just found out someone doesn't like The Princess Bride. So you never know what's going to happen. We're full of surprises all the time. Alright, remember, there's 5 films named as the 5 best golf movies. You need to name 4 of them. I mean, one of them should be, like, dead obvious. Everyone should get one right away. That's going to be the first one. Alright, time's up. Hopefully you wrote them down. Because Here are the answers. Reminder, you have to get all 4 to get the 5 points. The first one, of course, Caddyshack. My favorite line from that, from Judge Smails. I've sent boys younger than you to the electric chair. Didn't want to. Felt I owed it to them. Caddyshack was the first one. Remember, you need to get 4 out of the 5. Second one, Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore was another one. Alright, so I had to redo the tunes there. Alright, the third one. Tin Cup. See, I guarantee you've probably heard at least 3 of these first 3 right off the bat. Now it gets a little tougher, because you need to name 4. I don't think it's Bob. Maybe in the TV version it's The Price is Wrong, Bob. Could be in the TV version. One of the greatest scenes ever. Alright, Tin Cup was the third one. Remember, you need to get 4 out of 5. The fourth one, the greatest game ever played. I can't believe it's in the top 5 and it has Shia LaBeouf in it. But, apparently, that is in the top 5. Alright, so if you got 3, and you're waiting on that 4th one to see if you got that 4th one, the final one coming your way, you had to get 4 out of 5. The last one is The Legend of Bagger Vance, starring Will Smith and Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Alright, if you got that right, give yourself 5 points. That's game number 2. Let's see. You got all 5, Dave. Good job. I knew you'd get that one, Pop. Well, I can't believe you got all 5. Dave got all 5 as well. Good job. Let's see the final scores in the chat here. Let's see how you did. $11 for my Pop. Let's see some scores. 18 for Glenn and Kristen. 14 for Mike and Michelle. Caddyshack 2 did not make the cut. No. Brandon Nadia with 13. If you've ever seen Caddyshack 2, you know why that didn't make the cut. With Dan Aykroyd and Randy Quaid in that. Judge Jimmy James with a comeback. Holy moly! He's on a winning streak. He wins at Bruising Boxing, and now he wins in trivia. That means you can get meat on the pizza this week, James. Woohoo! Princess Samantha didn't get any extras. Inconceivable. I don't know what that point score is. Kelly, of course, didn't keep score. Just like in Caddyshack, she doesn't keep score. Princess Samantha with 6, David with 10, but he missed the first 4 questions. That's still pretty good. Over the greatest game ever played. I don't know what that. You could have got The Legend of Bagger Vance. You know, that was a big movie. Alright, a few more scores coming in. I'll announce them here. I just want to say thank you to everyone for joining me again this week. We had over 20 people for most of the show. That really means a lot to me that you guys show up and spend your Saturday nights with me. Reminder, this Friday is Star Wars Theme Night Trivia. Tell all your Star Wars friends that we got that going on this Friday. We also have regular trivia on Saturday. Friday at 8 p.m., Saturday at 8 p.m., all Central Standard Time. I hope you guys all had a great time. I always have a lot of fun, as always. I miss you all. I love you all very much. Please stay healthy, stay smart, stay home. And please join us next week. Thank you again for joining us. I love you. Have a good night.